I do have to give a warning for this. There are some very depressive thoughts in this chapter, so yeah, well, really sad thoughts, but like, yeah, so I can't remember if I told you guys that there would be another part or two, but I think I said one more part. I changed my mind. 2 more parts. Hee. Anyways, I think this is the last boy character. I don't know. Like boy character in my roster because I wanted to give boys some love and affection, or anyone that goes by boys. So I think this is the last one for boys. And then yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Things haven't been the same lately. I have been feeling strange, like I don't even know myself anymore. And it's really starting to feel awful. At first, I thought I was just really self-conscious, which wasn't really here or there, but it still didn't feel like that was my problem. My school uniform felt so uncomfortable in a body that didn't even seem like my own. I've been trying to lessen the feeling by wearing more baggy clothes. And even if people told me I was beautiful or anything else that complimented just made me feel worse somehow. I wanted to hide this, even if people told me I shouldn't. It wasn't me. I've been feeling so out of place lately. I wasn't a super girly person. And yes, I did enjoy some quote-unquote feminine things. But I never enjoyed doing makeup or dressing up or any of that. I felt bad that I couldn't indulge in the girl things with my friends like Rozu and Jiro. I just got told I was a tomboy by my parents, and some people really liked that about me. I thought the same too, at first. I couldn't think that was just the case anymore. I really couldn't stand it anymore. I hated the dresses, the skirts, the compliments, people calling me a girl and such. I had to find out what was going on, so I turned to the internet. It was nighttime, and I was in my dorm room researching all this on my laptop. It wasn't that late, and I was going to bed soon, even if I dreaded the school days, so this wouldn't hurt my schedule. I typed up the question I had to search for, entering them and waiting with anticipation. When the results showed up, my nerves still didn't calm at all. The results showing up were talking about a possibility I didn't even consider. Trans. I never thought of it that way. I was petrified with fear. I didn't know what to think. I was accepting of the fate, and I'm sure at least most of the people I know would be cool with it, but still, the slight change that I may be accepted by someone close to me was an awful thought. The recognition about something hit harder the second time I thought about it. My shoulders began to shake as tears rolled down my eyes. What would everyone think? I know, I shouldn't care, but it's difficult to brush something like this aside so easily. What would the school think? My family? Oh my god. What would Ajiro think? He was the sweetest boyfriend I've ever had, and I care about him so much. So of the things I fear most is him ever disliking me. So what would happen if I told him that I wasn't his girlfriend anymore because I'm not a girl? He was a ray of hope that made all my sadness and worries go away. Whenever I was dreading going anywhere, he'd make it all better. He was such a sweetheart to me, and it'd almost kill me losing him. Getting over him would probably be one of the hardest things I might have to do. I mean, him not talking to me is only the worst case, right? I really hope we can at least stay friends. This was enough for today. Crying made me tired enough to sleep now, so I decided to slip under the covers of my bed and sleep. Maybe that would make me calm down, although being this anxious might keep me up. I just hope that I would calm down a little bit in the morning.
Beep, beep, beep. I turned off my alarm gently, not even having the energy to annoy it anymore. I didn't want to get up, but I knew I had to. I do the whole routine, get dressed, try and freshen up, brush my teeth, the whole thing, the whole shebang, really. I wore leggings with a school skirt to lessen my hatred for it. It might be against the dress code, but I'm hoping once I explain that they'd understand. I wasn't a bad student either, so maybe they wouldn't mind. I made my mind up last night that I would tell Adro first, once he was the person that deserved to know before anyone else. I thought my nerves were going to kill me as I walked down the halls. Honestly, Adro was so near and dear to my heart. The expectoration was eating me. Oh, the anticipation was eating me up. I was so buried in my thoughts, my mind, that I bumped into one of my fellow classmates. Oh, sorry, Todoroki. I apologized quietly. He was kind of intimidating, to say the least.
It's quite all right. I was going to continue on my way, but oddly enough, Todoroki stopped me. What's wrong?
What?
I asked. I was a very good judge of character. I can tell something is bothering you.
I appreciate the kindness, I guess, but I have no idea why he's talking about all this and being so nice to me. We weren't enemies, but I was never too close to him either. No offense, Todoroki, but why do you care?
Well, Midoriya told me that I should talk to more people and say about their feelings so I make more friends. Since I wasn't really that social before, I guess I'm still learning.
Oh, well, that's nice of you. I tried complimenting him. Yeah, he wasn't quite there yet, but I guess I could appreciate him for trying. And good on Midoriya for trying to help him out. Well, I'd love to say in chat, but I really have to talk to Adro.
Wait. Do you think you should calm down first? Todoroki stopped me for the second time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Todoroki raised his brow at me. Come on, I won't pry at your troubles, but if you go to talk to Kirishima like this, you'd probably make him worry more than you should, right?
I guess he had a point. Seeing me freaked out would make him worry about it. So I should calm down, but it was so hard to. Again, I wouldn't want to feel like you...
I wouldn't want to feel like you're forced to tell me what's wrong. But maybe if you talk about it with someone first, you'll see it's not as bad as you thought it would be.
I mean, in theory, that didn't sound all bad, but this kind of is a big deal, right? Then again, he does have a point. Practicing what I was going to say might help, and I'd tell Todoroki anyway, so if he was offering his assistance, why not take him up on his offer? Okay. I took a deep breath. I was still a little scared. Again, Todoroki and I weren't anything more than acquaintance. I'm trans. I found out that last night, and I've been freaking out over telling people. I felt confused, and it felt great getting it off my chest. But at the same time, waiting for his response felt like an eternity. My heart was pounding in my chest, and I twiddled my fingers.
Oh, is that what you're fleeting about? Well, I just like to say that I don't find anything wrong with that. And I'm sorry if I gave off the impression that I wouldn't be accepting.
Todoroki finally replied. His reasoning was so nice that I might cry right now. Right here. No, I didn't think of you in that way at all, Todoroki. It's just kind of a scary thing to tell people is all. I tried to reassure him. It's true. I didn't think Todoroki was judgmental of this sort of thing at all. It's just, what if there was the slightest possibility that he might not be like I thought he was. And that can really go for anyone about this subject. Well, I'd say that if you're worried about telling Kirishima about all of this, you should relax. He likes you a lot, you know. Todoroki tried putting me at ease. I knew he was most likely right, but my irritation, fear might get the best of me. I brought back my senses when my arm suddenly started to freeze up. I jumped up in shock and yelped, turning to Todoroki. What are you doing?
Sorry, it just looked like you needed to chill out a bit. Should I not do that to people?
I can help but chuckle, just a bit. No, you probably shouldn't. It also amazed me how decent Todoroki could be. But I will admit, his distance made me feel a bit better. Not in a negative way, just in a way that made me laugh slightly. I think I'm gonna go talk to Eiichiro now. You told him. Hopefully on my way this time without him stopping me.
Okay, good luck. I'll see you back in class later.
He smiled and waved. He's changed a lot since I've met him, but I guess the same could be said for me. Now, just like every other day, I couldn't wait to see my boyfriend.
Ah, there's my lovely girlfriend.
I heard his romantic voice ring through my ears. I enjoyed it just as much as I dreaded it. He didn't know yet, so I didn't blame him one bit. But how ironic would it be if he called me his boyfriend instead? Hey, Eiichiro. I tried to smile back through it, though it might have looked a bit sour. Eiichiro had gotten used to reading me, so I wasn't upset when his demeanor changed when he noticed something might be wrong.
Hey, are you alright?
He asked, wrapping his arms around me once I made it over to him. Yeah, I'm fine. I just have something to tell you, and it's kind of important, I explained.
Oh, alright. You can tell me anything.
He smiled wholeheartedly. I smiled back sincerely. I did tell him. Eiichiro, I'm trans. I never felt comfortable being a girl, and I found out last night. I don't know what else to say now. I looked down at the floor, anxious for what he might say. He cut my face, making me look up at him. He looked into my eyes, with a gentle smile on his face. He looked a bit sad, which just made me feel awful.
I just want the person I care about to be happy. And being something you not wouldn't make you happy. So why would I have a problem? I love you. For you. Are you afraid to tell me?
A little bit, I admitted, tearing up a bit.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm so sorry that you were scared to tell me. I'm sorry if you thought you couldn't tell me.
Eiichiro hugged me tightly, but not too tight that it'll hurt me. No, I'm sorry. There's really no reason for me to worry. I didn't want Eiichiro to think I didn't trust him, or that I thought he was an unacceptable person.
Well, I hope you know that I love you no matter what,
Eiichiro told me. I wet my eyes, chuckling to try and make myself feel better. That means so much. You're so great. I smiled again, nuzzling my face into his chest. I was just so happy that he was being so nice to me. That I was not going to lose the person I cared about the most.
No, you're so great, he yelled enthusiastically, picking me up with ease and holding me in his arms bridal style.
It shocked me a bit, but I didn't mind.
My handsome boyfriend. Let's get you out of this girl uniform.
I'm sorry, this is so sweet. You're my man now. He started walking into the office. There weren't that many people in the halls anymore, but I still blushed a little bit. I wasn't ashamed of Eiichiro. I just didn't get how he had so much confidence. I really was thankful for him.
I have just one question.
Yeah?
Now that you're my boyfriend, what do I call you? You know, like a different name?
Eiichiro bringing this up actually reminded me that I didn't pick out a new name yet. I actually thought of a few names since I really didn't like my name all that much. Um, how about Ian? I suggested. It was one of the names I was leaning towards. My Ian. Sounds perfect. And if you find a better one that fits, I'd be perfect too. You can change your name as many times as you need. And I'll be here for you, all the same though, every time. I'll punch anyone who disrespects you. And sorry if I forget it sometimes. Andrew, stop. You're gonna make me cry. I squealed. Oh, sorry, but I hope they're happy tears. I kissed his cheek. They are.